Hey, good morning. This is Diary of a Coach, episode 240. Hi, guys. It's a beautiful morning. It's a lovely day. It's a great midweek. Hey, peace. Peace is online. Whoa, number 2 to join today. I celebrate you. How are you, darling? How is Maiduguri? Good to see you. The law, Aronke, is online today. Beautiful. So good to see you, ma'am. I'm happy you can join us today. Today is a significant episode because I'm in a happy mood. I'm so joyful. It's a lovely day. Yes, peace, you'll be number 1 very soon. Nothing do you. Let's keep the contest going. Today is episode 240 of Diary of a Coach, and today's episode is titled No Trust, No Deal. No trust, no deal. 2 days ago, my staff was saying that, our cleaner in the office, this, that. I forgot my wallet in the office on Monday. And so our cleaner was like, how much is in the wallet? How much money? Sorry, my staff was saying, how much money was in your wallet? I said, I can't remember the exact amount in the wallet. I said, why? He said, well, because I need to be careful so that I need to know how much you left so I can check how much we meet tomorrow. And I said, why? He said, well, because sometimes I've observed a little missing items in the office, and I think that I need to be careful with the cleaner. And I said, what? Have you paid her wage for November? Yes. Please terminate straight up. Anytime you have someone in your circle that you don't trust, immediately pull out. Immediately. When you have to walk on pins and needles, you have to tiptoe, you have to be careful around someone, especially when you have control over your relationship with that person. You must disengage. You must disengage. I was watching a war movie, and in the war movie, 2 guys who were co-soldiers on the same side, they were going to confront an enemy. One of them now says, let's exchange guns. So they exchanged guns, and they were going to face the enemy. The guy that proposed to exchange guns was behind. The guy that took the gun of the other guy was in front. Then suddenly there was an ambush. The guy cocked the gun, the one in front cocked, and tried to aim and fire. The thing hook. Shoot. It took the second to boom, fire. When that immediate incident, when they escaped it, he looked back and said, so why did you give me a gun that does not work? What happened? He said, that is lesson for you. You never trust another person with a weapon that you have not tested. Never. Never go into a business with your resources that you have not tested. Never go into a relationship with your values, with values you have not tested. Never go into any transaction, any deal, any conclusions, any commitment without your side tested and the other person's side assessed. It's enough. All those blind commitments. No, stop it. Stop it. There is no time for you to be blindly trusting people. No time to blindly trust people. So we're currently conducting a recruitment, and this morning, 6 a.m., my client calls me, and I was like, hello. He said, you're still sleeping? I said, yes. Okay, so I think we need to do this, we need to do that, because my staff that you have appointed to do this has not done anything. And the interview starts in 25 minutes, 9 a.m. I was like, what? So I've been on my workstation since about 6:30 or 6 a.m. around thereabout, churning out documents for the recruitment process and the finishing that we need to start this morning. And the first thing that will occur to me is this guy is out already. When you are a resource in a business, in a job, in a relationship, in a partnership, in whatever, and you cannot be trusted, can you honorably step aside so you don't become an embarrassment to the conversation? If you are listening and watching Diary of a Coach, and you're going into a transaction with a person you need to hire, with a partner, with a business partner, with a colleague, with a neighbor, with an employee, whatever the definition, if you have to go into any commitment, you must set a minimum benchmark for what needs to be tidied up, upon which the relationship can stand. Blind trust will mess you up. Blind trust will mess you up. Blind trust will mess you up. I hope this is for someone. No trust, no deal. It is better to trust an amateur. It is better to trust a naive person and groom the person into prominence and professionalism and compliance and capacity. It's better to groom a naive person that you trust into a place of performance than to trust a professional that cannot be trusted. It's better to groom someone you can trust into competence than to stay with a professional that you cannot trust. It is better to trust a naive person and groom the person into competence rather than having a professional that you cannot trust. So I have a client of blessed memory. He needed a HR person. One guy saw the vacancy on Facebook. I said, "Oh, coach, I'm interested. I'm very competent. I'm very qualified." I said, "That's true. Send me your details." I hired the guy. Came in from Lagos. Hired him for my client in Abuja. Barely 2 years into the job, my guy that I hired for my client duplicated my client's company's attributes. He duplicated the company. He created almost the same name and registered it at CAC. Started diverting clients to his own company. Unfortunately, my client is dead now. But it also taught me a lesson. Sometimes business owners are looking for professionals. Well, it will save me time. I just need a professional that can hit the ground running. And they are running and they are this one. We're all about, I want results. I want immediate results. I will pay out of my nose to get the best things done. I have learned from experience to groom people that are naive into competence. They are more loyal. You know why? Let me take a bit of tea. Make my tea no go cold. I have noticed that if you give a naive person room to grow under you, they become, by law of reciprocity, they become grateful that you took a chance on them. They become grateful that you took a chance on them. You gave them latitude to learn. You exposed them. You were patient with them. You grew them. And because they see an opportunity to grow, they will listen to you. So they are teachable, they are cautionable, they are amenable. You can groom them. But when you bring a professional, is panla fish, like hard fish. You try to bend them, they break. And they're like, "I'm a professional, man. You do this, you pay me, you do that." And they're all about the reputation, they're all about the clout, they're all about the authority that they carry based on their competence. So, no trust, no deal. Which means that, yes, peace. Peace says, "My boss at First Bank taught me to hire attitude and train skills." Very important. Skills are everywhere. Look out for attitude that you can cope with. Look out for character you can cope with. See, there are 3 levels to character evaluation. Character that I like. Character that I don't like that I can cope with. Then character I don't like that I cannot stand. You need to ask yourself these 3 levels of questions when you are engaging anyone. Does this person have the character I like? That is very important. This person would also have character that I don't like, even though it's not a deal breaker. I can live with it. I can deal with it. Then thirdly, are there characters this person has that I cannot stand? A typical example, I naturally have phobia for pompous people. Naturally. Like, it just puts me off instantly. I'll just withdraw from you. I naturally have problems with people that are not sensitive to other people. It gives me issues when I see that you are very brutish and you are like intentionally callous. That one, I will naturally remove myself. Those are characters I cannot stand, and many more. I have character people cannot stand too. It's mutual. So we need to understand these things. No trust, no deal. So I want to encourage you, in 2020, hire someone that is interested in what you want them to do, even if they don't have the skill. The interest accelerates the skill learning. The fact that they are interested will make them learn faster. Rather than hiring a professional who is not even interested, they just did the certification. You know, in Nigeria, people are all certification driven. I went to Birmingham. I am from UK. I have US certificate. I have masters. I have PhD in view. We are certificate driven. I don't pass that stage. I found that I will not hire someone that has all the credentials. I would rather hire someone that has the interests. Because from the interest, even I will invest in you. When I find that you are interested in what I'm interested in, I will put my money on you because guaranteed you will perform. You are interested. So I would rather pay to send you on development track, not necessarily because you'll be with me forever, but you will always add value. Aronke, fantastic. I'm happy. I'm happy that this is adding value to him immediately. So find people who are interested in what you're interested in. They will naturally commit because they see in themselves the future based on where you're going. But if you're going to hire someone that says, they'll come and bamboozle you with English. I found out people will go and pay. They'll go and pay to get their CV embellished. So you go see CV on point. Even you go they love up for the CV. Say, oh, Holy Spirit, fantastic CV and credentials. When you hire them, they'll be taking you backwards. They'll be giving you theories and philosophies of Pythagoras and algebra that you don't need. Hire for interest. The people that can run immediately. With that says some professionals come into your business as a competition. I'm telling you. You are very correct. They are professionals. They will come into your business, collect, gather information, take off. Fanen, God bless you, my brother. So, please, hire for attitude. You may not even necessarily know all the attitude. You know you can't know all the attitude, right? You cannot see all the character immediately. You need to be intuitive. You need to be observant. But you also need to know some basic things that you need to look out for. A typical example, whoever you're going to be dealing with, how does he treat other people? Is he sensitive? Is he or she caring? Is he or she kind? Is he or she teachable? Like, I may be Oga, but am I willing to ask a subordinate, how did you do this thing? I like how you did it. Do they give credit to the people that know better than them? These are some basic things you can test. Some very basic things you can test. Because some people, because I'm older than you, you can't teach me anything. Because I'm more professional than you, you can't teach me anything. If I tell you what Tunde, my staff, teaches me, I think Tunde is almost like maybe 15 years younger than me, I'm not sure. Or thereabout, more than 10 years younger than me. But that guy, they teach me many things. Sometimes when I see what my Stella does, the hyper energy, I'm like, how does this person do this thing? Sometimes I'm pitying Stella. Can you not sit down and rest? But I'm learning a lot from their energy, from their perspective, from their smartness, from their angle of thinking, their thought processes. If you think that because you run your business or because you think you're the bigger name, that you can't learn anything from them, you need to look out for this kind of character from people and then watch yourself. So you need to set those basic entry-level character check. Hire people that are naive and groom them. My Oga Daniel Manasa, I salute you, sir. Thank you for being online. you need to hire for character, and then especially the baseline that you can accommodate. Because don't deceive yourself. Don't think everybody has everything good character. No, you're setting yourself up for failure. Remember that every one of us have our issues, but you need to ask, these issues I'm having with this person, can I live with it? Can I stand it? That one, if you cannot stand it, don't even bother. No be fights, no be enemy, no problem, just go. I can't stand this thing you're doing. I can't stand lack of initiative. You have to tell you everything. No. I can't stand it. So things like that. So if you don't trust a person around you, let them go. Trust is a currency that cannot be negotiated. It is non-negotiable, because the day you refuse to pay attention to it, when the repercussion harvest comes, you will ask yourself, but I knew. Because your spirit will tell you, there's something about the design of man. God has designed it such that nothing can come against you that you won't know. Nothing on the surface of this earth. God has designed mankind such that nothing can happen against you that you will not know. Either by a message, or by a dream, or by a hunch, by an intuition, something. So it is now a function of, am I going to follow through with that intuition or that feedback to know how I can avoid the danger or damage? Or am I going to say, well, the Lord has protected me. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He restores my soul. No problem. You can pray. It's fine. But you need to know that God has given you a hunch as feedback. Hunch is feedback. And when you don't trust a person, watch your back. Because trust cannot be negotiated. I hope this episode today has added value to you. This is episode 240 of Diary of a Coach. I'm gunning for 250. When we get to 250, I have a fantastic gift, a Christmas gift. Maybe for one person, maybe for a few people, maybe for everybody that will be online that day. I don't know yet. So start counting with me to 250. Today is 240, so we have 10 days to go. And that means that's on the 14th of December. So let's start counting down. I want to thank you. Thank you so much for joining Diary of a Coach today. I love you guys. You guys are super duper good. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful day. I wish you the very best of successes today, and it's a lovely day. Don't forget, this is the week of personal responsibility. Every week, every Sunday, we announce the name of the week. Today, this week has been, since Sunday, this week has been the week of personal responsibility. Take responsibility for everything you choose to commit to. If you choose to be in something, be in it. Don't be here and here. Don't be half. Don't be wavering. Don't be the person that you are looking for two things at the same time. You can't get anyone. So thank you so much. Thank you, Peace, Baba Ali Malgui. Love you, girl. Thank you, Fonime Basi. Appreciate you. Thank you, Leroy, Paul. Thank you, Aronke Mama or Mama. Thank you so much, my Lord. Thank you, Talachi Philemon, Big Friendly Giant. Thank you, Tony Babade, my man. Thank you, Mr. Daniel Manasa. Appreciate you, sir. My Oga, Jeff Oluwagbemiga. God bless you, sir. Fane Yonem. Thank you for joining. Sexy Widard. Thank you for joining. Mimi Eze, thank you for joining. It's beautiful to see you. Thank you, every single one. Emeka Onu, thank you for joining. Omoni Salami, thank you for joining, sir. And my bro, Idenyi Shaibu, you're always there. Thank you for joining. He says, no trust, no deal. In banking, we say trust is good, but control is better. Firing the cleaner was control in place. Correct. Thank you, Yusuf Abba, for joining. Cecilia Wakdok, you're too much. Henry Spice, good to see you. Thank you, every single one, for joining Diary of a Coach. Deme, good to see you also. So, I sign out today. Episode 240 is done. See you tomorrow on episode 241. God bless you, and bye.